sharps chemicals, ergonomic, and radiation. These are the examples of hazards that we medical technologists encounter every day in our work. How can we prevent these hazards?
We, medical technologists, can control this hazard through our knowledge and practices when it comes in the laboratory.
You're right. As medical technologists, we must be more careful and more responsible when it comes to our actions to be able to save patients from pathogens.
Here are tips in controlling these hazards in the laboratory.
In order to prevent this hazard, every medical healthcare professional must wash hands properly. Know the proper disposal of waste, especially specimens, and live organisms. Proper immunization and proper use of rubber stopper test tubes. Hazards container. The centrifuge must have internal shield in order to prevent aerosol. Also important to wear proper personal protective equipment like lab coats, gloves, goggles, and respirator with HEPA filter is used when it comes to working to prevent biorisk.
That may help if I was working in the laboratory, especially in handling live organisms. I only know that fire is the most common hazard of all time.
Fire is one of the hazards that can be found in the laboratory. So here are some tips in order to prevent this kind of hazard. First, don't smoke in the laboratory. Second, store and handle inflammable reactive chemicals. Third, know the proper usage of fire extinguishers. Lastly, know the location of fire exits, fire alarm, safety showers, and fire extinguishers.
Fire has 4 components: chemical reaction, oxidizing agent, fuel, and heat. Radiation is also a hazard in the laboratory. It has UV rays that can cause skin cancer to every person.
I will give you some tips in controlling radiation hazard in the laboratory. Posting appropriate warning labels and caution signs. Radiation must be monitored. Always wear lab coat and goggles in a radioactive laboratory.
Also, ergonomic hazards must be controlled in the laboratory. How can we prevent this?
Tips in controlling ergonomic hazard. Job rotation to minimize repetitive tasks. Adherence to ergonomically correct techniques and equipment positioning. Ergonomic pipettes and other handheld instruments must be clean as much as possible. Lastly, sharps are also hazards in the laboratory that may cause to every person sickness once they are pricked with used needles.
Yes, you're right. Sharps like needles are also threat in the laboratory. Here are some tips in order to control this kind of hazard. Must spacing out the needle and syringe. Must have puncture-resistant containers. Needles and adapters with safety features.
I never thought improper disposal can be a massive disaster to anyone. The last hazard that we medical technologists must be controlled is chemical hazards.
Improper practices in the laboratory, especially in handling chemicals, proper storage of chemicals, mixing out of mercury containing instruments and compounds and potential carcinogens. We must know the safety showers and eye washes, mechanical pipetting devices. Always wear lab coat, supplemented with impermeable apron, nitrile gloves, and goggles or face shield, and proper footwear.
So many tips that we know today. Always remember that
A true medical technologist is responsible,
Organize in themselves and their teams. Accurate and precise in every result and outcome.
Finds a way.
Discipline both inside and outside of the laboratory.
Know how to take the challenge without backing out.
Never give up no matter what.
Knows how to handle pressure.